Now look, Rob's going to start what we call the air start. He saw him take off. He's climbed up down to the Model 12 pit. Now Rob would like to dedicate his first maneuver to Blue Angels number 6, the late Kevin Davis. Call sign Kojak. The hardness sign for number 6. As Rob takes his Cyclone, snapping the airplane up vertical down line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 9 times on the vertical down line. The top of the smoke keeps on snapping the airplane to vertical down line. Mr. Rob Holland, the Curtis Model 12 bits. Rob also has that lower lip where he can roll those wheels down the runway. As Rob takes the airplane, climbs that vertical plane, rolling the airplane, pulls hard across up, inside snaps the airplane right on top of the vertical climb. Now again, I tell you, this is that left-hand turning engine, turned opposite the way we do here in the United States. Which it is here in the United States, but still overseas. Rob takes the Model 12 right back down there to center, loads himself 3.5 miles. The Model 5 pulls our vertical one more time. Comes across top now, again looking up to see down, making sure it's airshow center. On top of the loop, he snaps the airplane 3 times around, 4 times around. He's loving it on top. 270 degrees through the loop, snaps the airplane 4 times. Rob goes right hand side of the airshow box in, rolling the airplanes and climbs vertical in the aircraft. He's going to stop that vertical penetration right about there. Now watch him hammerhead the airplane right there. There you go. There's that right rudder turn with the hammerhead, using the torque of the engine and the P factor on the prop to help turn that airplane. The right hand hammerhead turn around. Again, trading an altitude of airspeed at 400 horsepower sounds like an out, but that airplane's got a heavy out there. It takes horsepower to make the airplane climb. Now watch what Rob's doing with the airplane. This is the 8-sided loop, not just a big old round barnstormer loop. He's capping it off with 8 equal sides of this loop. The big stop sign in the sky. Again, Rob loads himself with positive G, 3.5 to 4 positive Gs, climbs the vertical plane, keep the airplane right in front of us at all times. Back down there, shooting. Rob takes the airplane, getting the air, just getting climb. Stands on left foot, rolls the airplane, and actually slipping the airplane, climbing the aircraft, showing the power of that M14 400 plus horsepower radial engine. Watch Rob repositioning captain. Keep saying captain. It's Model 12 aircraft. Get back, airshow center, pulls the airplane, rolls away from the aircraft, snaps the airplane right there away from the crowd, rolling the airplane as it flies down to 45 on the backside, the tangent line away from the crowd. Rob's going to climb down to rejoin himself. Tell you, like I said before, you think it's hot standing underground, and he's up there putting his body through plus 7, 8 positive Gs and about 3 or 4 negative Gs. That makes it warm just in itself. Now he's sitting on the side of the cockpit, that sun shining through that canopy. It's warm inside that airplane. Now Rob's going to climb with altitude, maybe about 3,000 feet. Start his routine. This time, not going to be that vertical cyclone. He's going to come down to 45 down line, just snap an airplane at 45 down line. Some of Rob's spots that makes that airplane fly for what goes Goodyear for the tires on board the aircraft. Softy parachutes, stadium gravity, keep the airplane up there looking nice. Champion spark plugs, the hooker harness keeps them safe inside the cockpit of the airplane. Here comes Mr. Rob Holland on that 45 down line. Snap the airplane, comes down. 9-point rolls, 4-point roll down to 45. Back down to a level flight. Put in a 45-degree angle, click dive. Right back in the airshow center, load himself at a 5. C-pull right there, plants himself down inside the cockpit of the airplane. Again, that hooker harness, a 5-point harness inside the aircraft, comes across his shoulders, his lap, and one up between his knees and holds all those belts in place. It's sponsored by Hooker Harness. One of the best harnesses inside the aircraft keep the pilot safely on board the airplanes. They become one with the aircraft. Now, Rob demonstrates the torque roll. You see the airplane is torquing to the right. Again, that left-hand turning engine torques it to the right. Every action has opposite equal reaction. out today have actually a ratchet system like you do on your cargo straps to your pickup truck. You buckle the belts up, you start ratcheting yourself down inside a cockpit. You just keep cranking and cranking and cranking until you become one with the aircraft. Trust me, the first time you roll an airplane upside down, your butt comes an eighth of an inch off the seat. You think you've left the airplane. I'll position myself back to Airshow Center. I can make this Model 12 fit right here. Airshow Center. I get Tracy out of airspeed. Put the smoke switch back on. Load yourself a 4 positive again. Goes right hand side of the box. So roll the airplane while flying vertical. Just as they perform this Model 12, he keeps rolling the airplanes and pulls and flies across the top of vertical climb. It keeps on rolling the airplanes and flies across the top in level flight. Showing the rolling capabilities and the power of the Pitts Model 12. Now he's pulled up, he's going to hang on the prop right up in a nice tight inside loop. That is a mighty tiny loop for the big Model 12 Pitts. Now watch Rob take the airplane this side. This is that 4-point hammerhead. He's climbing the airplane in vertical, but he's doing it the opposite way. He's working against the torque of the engine. He actually does 4 equal sides with a 4-point knife edge hammerhead turnaround maneuver. You can notice that he had 4 positions all the way around that turnaround maneuver. Rockets back to Airshow Center, loads up one more time, pitch nose up, rolls the airplane around. Nice big old round barnstormer roll there, but keeps on snapping it once it comes across the top of the inverted position. Stops inverted and hangs upside down that hooker harness, holding the side of the aircraft. Keeps on rolling the airplane to the right-hand side of our Airshow box. Talk about zero weight where Rob does that, then you can fly it right down to the ground. He picks the nose up, there's a 9-inch plate. Top rudder, bottom rudder, top rudder, stand on that rudder, making that airplane scissor back and forth while flying at knife-edge flight. That's a knife-edge scissor pass, a sawtooth pass, Mr. Rob Holland. I get the left-hand side of our Airshow box, Rob repositions the airplane. I get him to push that nose over, trade the altitude for airspeed. Now, what he wants to do this time, I think it's going to be a knife-edge pass. We'll hold the knife-edge pass for this Pitts Model 12 aircraft. It takes a little bit of speed. All the aeronautic engineers say an airplane cannot fly knife-edge. When the wings are perpendicular to the ground, they're not producing enough lift to sustain flight. Wrong. There it is. Takes a lot of rudder and a lot of power. Fuselage that becomes the lifting surface on the aircraft. Again, Rob will reposition the right-hand side of the box, come through and fly inverted this time. Get your cameras out. That's Mr. Rob Holland comes through with his Model 12 Pitts in the upside-down inverted position, hanging by the hooker harness inside the aircraft. Something tells me Rob Holland is not done flying until the airplane gets on the ground. Watch Rob's final approach to landing, not your normal approach. Side slip the airplane, the power side slip right down to Airshow Center and into the runway for us. I'm just going to do the landing this time for us. He actually borrowed this airplane down flying for us this weekend. He was flying, like I said, the Open 20-300, but he sold the airplane. He has an MX-2 that he is building. He said, man, I don't want to bring 2 of the same airplanes in one air show, so he borrows. What a friend to loan you his Curtis Model 12 Pitts to come flying an air show.